Forbes Field was the centerpiece of Pittsburgh sports for several decades. This jewel box ballpark, which opened in 1909, hosted many a baseball and football game alike, being the home of the Pirates, Steelers, and early in its life, the Pittsburgh Panthers. Forbes would have a long and decorated life of service to Pittsburgh sports. It would host the World Series 4 times, with its first being in its inaugural season, and it would also host the All-Star Game twice. Eventually, after many modifications over the years, the stadium would become victim to the shift to cookie-cutter style stadiums as their popularity grew in the third quarter of the 20th century. The Pirates, the stadium's last remaining tenant, would vacate for Three Rivers Stadium in 1970. The ballpark would be demolished shortly after, though small parts of it remain in existence today. In this episode, we will see what's left. Hello and welcome to another episode. Today I'm going to show you some of the remnants of Forbes Field. There isn't a whole lot left, but there are some portions still remaining. And I'm also going to show you some remnants of Pittsburgh Stadium past in this video. So I hope you'll join me, and we are on to Pittsburgh. Alright, so we're here on the campus of the University of Pittsburgh where the wall still stands. I'm going to show you a couple close-ups here and we'll see what there is here. So first off, we have the historical marker. This is Forbes Field, first all-steel and concrete ballpark in the nation. Forbes Field was home of the Pirates of 4 World Series in 09, 25, 27, and 60, and 2 All-Star games. Hosted Homestead Grays, Steelers, Pittsburgh Panthers, as well as political rallies and boxing matches. Site of Bill Mazeroski's Game 7 9th inning World Series winning home run in 1960 and Babe Ruth's last 3 home runs. So a little close up at the wall here. It's about, I'd say, 14 feet high or so, maybe 13, 12, or maybe 15. See here, this is the farthest extent part of the field, I believe, 457 feet. And you have the flagpole here. Doubt this is the original pole. And this is actually a bit longer than I thought it was. I thought it was just shorter piece of wall, but this actually extends for, I don't know, 80 to 100 feet here. You can see the ivy. It's hard to believe they would play up against brick walls like this, no padding. During the summer, I'm sure this grows on there a bit. It's nice to see that it's still on the wall, kind of like Wrigley Field. 436 feet. Now I'm going to go around the back here just to show you what the back looks like. There isn't much to see, but just some trash and some more ivy up there. Here we have the outermost portion sticking out here. Now you can see the part that would have been the baseball field is totally different, dug in. Several college buildings here and back there and over here, which is the building that houses the home plate that we're gonna take a look at. Now just away from the wall there, they have the outfield wall line where the wall would have been, and you have a plaque here saying this marks the spot where Bill Mazeroski's home run cleared the left center field wall. And this line here just extends about 100 feet. It's just showing you kind of the dimensions here of Forbes Field. And it just goes on until it hits that sidewalk over there.
Now we also have this second plaque here just stating that this was the original outfield wall line of Forbes Field from 1909 to 1970. So unfortunately, all the university buildings are only letting students and staff in because of COVID. So I'm not going to be able to film the home plate for you. If you want to see it, there's pictures online of it, but I'm sorry, but I can't get in there to film it. But there is one other site I'm going to show you. So right here outside of PNC Park is one more portion of wall that was originally kept at Three Rivers Stadium after Forbes Field had been demolished, but it has been moved after Three Rivers got demolished here, and you can just see this was the 406-foot portion. Now this is a statue that stood just outside of Forbes Field. It was dedicated in the 50s of Honus Wagner, which was arguably the best or one of the best players to ever play at Forbes Field. Now here we're just outside of PNC Park, and we have the location of where the ballpark before Forbes Field, Exposition Park, was, and this is a historical marker to it, just stating how the first World Series was played here. And here we have a home plate marker of Exposition Park. And here we have just one other historical marker for Three Rivers Stadium. Now lastly, we have the site, which is next to present-day Heinz Field, the site of Three Rivers, which succeeded Forbes Field. They have a bit of a football field markings here on the sidewalk to show you. And right here we have the location of the Immaculate Reception, and just a little plaque here. So that was Forbes Field. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and as always, thank you for watching.